NBC29 forecast.
Well, as expected, a quick hit of some snow and sleet this morning early and then going over to a cold rain. Linda Basil in the Madison County Haywood area captured some of the flakes coming down here for a brief while this morning. And there was a little bit of sleet in the Stanton area. That was my windshield from earlier this morning. Very short-lived, but just a cold, nasty rain. And some of the rain was quite important. Generally a half to upwards to an inch of rain that fell. And since that time, we've been left with some light showers, some drizzle, and certainly areas of fog. And that's going to be the main concern until a cold front comes through later tonight. 39, that is the high temperature currently at the airport and the high for the day. Again, fog right now, about a mile visibility, so not too bad. 34 at Valley Airport in Weeders Cave, and again, temperatures edging up. Most locations at this hour are above freezing, even the higher terrain. But do be mindful, there could still be some slick spots out there, but certainly the fog could reduce visibilities if traveling over the higher terrain here until the wind picks up later tonight. We do have still some light showers, some drizzle persisting, but the steadiest rain has really moved off to our east. Now, this is a 12-hour review since this morning till now, and you can see initially we had dry air in place, so it took a while for some of that wintry precip to get going, and then it just went over to a cold rain, and then temperatures have slowly edged up throughout the course of the day. Actual cold fronts back to the Ohio Valley, that will be sweeping eastbound later tonight. So temperatures for the overnight should remain steady at the levels they are now, maybe drop a degree or two, but then come back up toward morning as the wind picks up, and that'll promote clearing skies. So as we look at our Thursday, these numbers may be a little bit deceiving because it'll feel colder than that with the wind, but generally in the upper 40s to near 50 east of the Blue Ridge, low 40s in the valley, but with gusts of wind of 20 up to 30 miles an hour, it's going to feel more like it's in the 20s and 30s throughout the day. So really the wind headlines Thursday's weather. Seasonably chilly on Friday, low and mid 40s, and then we turn milder as we move into the start of the weekend on Saturday with some low and mid 50s. So this is the latest storm to impact us. Again, a little skirmish with some winter weather this morning very briefly. The main area of low pressure is up toward Cleveland and lifting off to the north and east, and there's been some heavier rain across the Carolinas and the coastal plain, but you really have to go far north to run into enough depth of the cold air to support just snow as this system races off to the northeast. Now, as it passes through on the backside, we get the wind, and that'll be the headliner for tomorrow. So we still got some chillier air in place, and temperatures tomorrow with that wind will feel even colder, but some clearing skies will develop overnight and in the morning. Here we are to start the day in the 30s to around 40. A mix of sun and clouds here for Thursday afternoon, anywhere from the low 40s to near 50, but feeling more like it's in the 20s and 30s with that wind. And then we'll start area-wide in the 20s early Friday morning and seasonably chilly here on Friday, generally in the lower 40s for highs. So still this evening, still some light rain, drizzle, and fog reducing visibilities, but then later tonight we'll start to see some clearing, the wind picking up, and those winds will be gusty here for your Thursday. Temperatures here for the late week, seasonably cool, and then this weekend we see some milder numbers. Could have a front pass through here on Sunday that'll cloud things up, but looking at another storm to finish out January next Tuesday and it roll into February of next Wednesday, and it could turn colder after that.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you so much. We will be right back.